Bay, Daf Samach Amud Gimel, the bottom of the page. Leman Tietes Hashem Beficho, Kibiyad Chazok Yitzchak Hashem Mitzrayim. You should have the Torah always in your mouth. Why? Because Hashem took you out of Mitzrayim. And the question is, what is the connection one with another one? The fact that Hashem took us out of Mitzrayim, and therefore we need to learn Tietes Hashem Beficho. And the concept is, sometimes it says, Vaydaber Hashem el Moshe le'omer kadosh likol becher, and when Moshe Rabbeinu says, Cheres yom asher yatzasem miMitzrayim. In other words, Hashem is telling Moshe one thing, and when Moshe Rabbeinu is saying the words, it seems to be that he's saying something different. In other words, he's adding many more things that the Pasuk does not tell us that Hashem told Moshe. And many times you see that the Pasuk saying the commandment of Hashem to Moshe is one thing, and when Moshe Rabbeinu is saying it is different. And to understand that, we're first of all going to explain the concept of the mitzvah of learning Torah, that we have responsibility learning day and night. And while there's many halachas and many dinim that do not apply at all time and not all people are equal, but Talmud Torah is equal to everybody, that they're responsible to learn day and night. But first of all, we have to understand there's two types of loves to Hashem. One which is like water, and that's something that continues and going on without any stopping. And there's love that is like fire, and that's like a burning, constantly moving and changing. And those two aves, two loves, comes from two different kind of understanding of a person. It says, Banim atem l'Hashem lekechem, your children, just like a father loves his son, and therefore it goes back as well, that the child loves his father. And it's like water that always goes and always continues, and never changes. And then there's different types of love, which is recognizing that the Eibishter left all of the heavenly courts and all the heavenly angels and the lofty creations, and he wanted a dwelling place in this world. And he took his great wisdom, which has no end, and he confined it, and he put a lot of tzimtzumim in hiding it, that he should come in physical things. And all of that, the reason why he pushed his great wisdom with no end, and he confined it, and he put many blocking and stopping to it till it can come in a physical form for us to be able to understand, is because when a person loves somebody, is willing to do everything and put himself on the side for that person. The same thing, the Eibishter pushed everything aside, and he confined the Torah, which is no end, and he can put it to be contained inside the Torah. And the reasoning of the mitzvahs is something that we cannot understand till Mashiach will come. And this is the concept of Neido B'Sharim Bailo, that the Eibishter, which is a Bailo, is known in the gates. In other words, what we can understand about the Eibishter, that is Neido, that is known, is B'Shivtim Ziknei Aretz, because he's sitting down, so to say, he's putting himself down with the level Ziknei Aretz. Zikn is a concept of wisdom. Zaken Zeh Shekana Chochma. And it's coming and he's pulling it down till Aretz, still down to this world. And then when a person contemplates and awakens in his mind, realizing that Eibishter is, so to say, pushing away his will, and is confining it and putting it down in this physical world, the same thing, he will push away his own desire, that he should not have any other desire by the Eibishter. And like we find that if a person gets a bribery, then he changes his desire, and therefore also his understanding changes. The same thing, the Eibishter pushes, and he wants that he should be dwelling in this physical world, not according to the way natural thing that unlimited cannot be contained, but the Eibishter changed it, and it should be, yes, contained in the physical world. The same thing, we should change our desire, that our desire should be like the Eibishter desire, and therefore we're going to toil in Torah day and night without stopping. And this is the glory of the Eibishter, that the Eibishter pushed everything because of our love, and we're pushing everything else because we love Him. And this is the concept. Right hand usually refers to kindness, and the Eibishter, so to say, pushed away that the right hand should be kindness, and He did judgment on those that pained the Yidden, pained and give trouble to the Yidden. And the same thing, you should put yourself aside for the love to the Eibishter and always have the learning of Torah.